Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Master of Malt competition draw. We've got another set of pretty amazing whiskies and others to give away today. Really, really nice list actually today. A bit of cognac in there, which is cool. If you haven't checked out what's going on next week, I recommend you do so. There's loads and loads of stuff on. There's great whiskey from like Talisker, Nika, Arran. There is an awful lot of stuff happening that you can apply to now. But obviously, what you're here for right now is the whiskies that we've got that you've already applied for. We're starting off with something really nice from Edredor. Scotland's smallest distillery for quite a long time, but really, really popular. Used to get like 100,000 people a year, even though it was that tiny. And always has some really, really cool whiskey. I need to add my friend Jake in. Sorry, Jake. There we are. Almost got the most important bit.
I'm just in the background being like, should I just let him run with it? Or I'll knock and see if he lets me in.
Yeah, there we go. So Jake is here with us. And we're starting off with some Edredor and very, very cool whiskey. Very cool distillery, like a lot. We've got a 21-year-old 2003 vintage bourbon barrel matured, worth of just under £300. Very nice little stuff.
Yeah, let me get this wheel ready for you. One moment. Sorry, you're straight in there. Dave does a lot of preamble, but that's
sorry. Yeah, I'm a
little... We're here for the action.
Yeah. I am a little bit straight to it, aren't I? Yeah. You guys are probably anxious to see what you've won. So should we do it? Should we spin the first wheel?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's kick off another week. Let's go for it.
Right.
That is Ian C. Congratulations, Ian.
Congrats, Ian. That was absolutely agonizing. That was really. I was just on the line that one for ages, wasn't it? Jeez, that was oh my god. Nail biting stuff for Ian. Congratulations, mate. Brilliant. Off to a fly already.
Just say hello to Claire and Stephen, Colin, Dave as well. So some familiar faces saying hi, and of course, good luck to everyone. And Dave's saying it's that time where once again I miss out on a bottle by 1 millimeter. So yeah, I don't know if he was on that wheel particularly, but it is agonizing if you're like right in between. Yeah.
I think I'd rather not be able to see the names. I think I'd hate to find out I was that close. I'm not sure I could watch. I don't really watch penalty shootouts anymore. I tend to turn around and gauge by.
Are you there? One of those like.
Yeah. I probably
turns the other way.
Yeah,
listens to the crowd reaction.
Yeah, completely. I look at my mates and go by them. Lost all my bottle basically. But somebody else is going to win a bottle. Look at that my God, put me on the radio. Seamless. Probably not as seamless if you point it out, but we'll work on it. We've got some bourbon here, barrel gold label, about £330 worth of Kentucky and Tennessee bourbon aged for up to 18 years. So, in bourbon terms, ancient.
It's a long time, yeah. And these guys have kind of got form, haven't they, for sort of blending different whiskies together, different ages, not necessarily the usual way of doing things, and pretty cool.
You have to be very, very good to have to be able to master bourbon that kind of age and it not just taste of oak, basically. So these guys are seriously impressive. I think we should probably get to another wheel. We got our wheel for the barrel.
Sorry, it is coming, my friend. Yep.
No worries.
Here we are, ready to go.
Give it a big old spin. Best of luck.
That is just Greg A. Congrats, Greg.
Well in, Greg. Another one that was
right on the line, yeah.
My word. Yeah, congratulations, Greg. Nice, really nice bottle of bourbon there for you.
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely.
Lovely stuff. Definitely want to share with friends. From bourbon to cognac. really nice when we get something cool, like a really nice old bottle of cognac. Got the vintages written down here for this one from Frappin. 1986, 1988, and 1990. Matured for at least 32 years. So, trilogy, three vintages, pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah, we had an Armagnac last week, but Dave was adamant it was a cognac, so it was all a bit confusing. But this definitely is a cognac.
Yeah, I'm adamant that this is a cognac, and I think everyone agrees. So zero controversy in this week's selection.
That's right. And we've got Dan joining us in the comments saying hi and good luck to everyone, and Claire saying that she was at the rum show and it was amazing and enjoyed 3 sessions there. So you were at the rum show as well, right?
I was at the rum show on Friday, so I might have seen you or been in the same vicinity, Claire, at some points. Yeah, it's not a particularly massive. Well, there's 3 rooms, I guess, but across the 3, it's not that big. So, yeah, very good show this year. Lots of really cool, interesting stuff.
Nice.
And
we've got some rum coming up, haven't we? But I'll let me find this cognac wheel for us.
Yeah, that's kind of nicely preempted our
need to be more on it. Adam keeps the show moving. I've got to.
There's no. Yeah, we've all got things to be doing. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, there we are.
Let's see. So we've got a lovely Frappin cognac here. We've got a wheel. Let's spin it. Let's see who's got it.
That is Paul D. Congrats, Paul.
Right, I might have read that wrong, but that felt like domination from Paul D there. There was several Paul D. Unless that's 4 different Paul Ds, in which case that is the most agonizing it's ever been.
I didn't clock. I know some people buy sort of multiple tickets, but sometimes there are just multiple people. So you have your order number handy as well. Yeah.
Congratulations, Paul D. So as we were just saying, rum. These guys were at the rum show, Black Tot. If you're a rum fan, you know who Black Tot are. And the Masters Blend Reserve is always really, really impressive. And one of the cool things that they do is they give you a total transparent blend breakdown. So you can just go onto their website and just have a look, and it will tell you exactly how much rum from Barbados and what cask and all the rest of it, which is super cool.
That's interesting. I'm assuming that because I've always kind of half wondered how they're eking out the actual official naval rum. Presumably a very small proportion in the breakdown.
Yeah, there's always it's like 1.6% of the original Black Tot in every one. But yeah, it's also worth looking up if you can see the old kind of flaggers they got them in, like the old. It doesn't even look real. It looks like something from a cartoon. It's phenomenal.
We've tried one of these at BCB recently as well, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly.
True season, clearly. Yeah.
Yeah. These guys don't mess about. But they've got really, really, really good rum, so you would share it with everyone, wouldn't you? So 3 editions in this. Now, 2022, 2023, and 2024. So the 2025 has only just been released, I believe. And we're not far away from Black Top Day, which I think is the 31st of August off memory, but I could be wrong about that. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But
Claire will know.
They'll know. Yeah, Claire will be on it straight away.
She's saying she's all of these bottles, Adam, is waiting for us to get the 2025 in.
Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah, there you go. Well, so yeah, please do correct me if I'm wrong, Claire, but I think it's the 31st of August. So if you do win this, save a little drop for Black Top Day, and celebrate a little bit of history, or mourn, I guess, really that history. But yeah, let's see who's won this. We've got a wheel. Let's give it a big old spin.
Here we go. Let's do it. That is Simon A.
Simon A. Congratulations.
Hello, prize there, Simon. Congratulations.
Yep. Famously, the superior Simon to Simon B. Well insane. I was a bit nervous that Claire might win that, and then people in the comments will go, "Well, she's already got a bottle of all of them." Yeah.
So, what date did you say Black Top Day was?
The 31st of August. Is that right?
31st of July.
July. It was one of. I knew it was one of the 2.
So it's very soon.
Yeah, very soon. Well, there you go.
I'll try and get these shipped out quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, Simon A, you know now. So yeah, brilliant. Great. Well, we'll move on to Dumbarton single grain. Single grain is, I think, remains underrated, particularly when you get these kind of lovely old single casks. This is a 35-year-old. It's from 1987, and it was selected by Duncan Taylor, which means you know it's good because Duncan Taylor don't really get these things wrong. So this was in a really small octave cask. It was only ever 80 bottles, which is an outrageously small run. So yeah, you're getting your hands on something pretty individual here. There won't be many of these knocking about anymore.
Yeah, like you say, yummy old grain, and yeah, sort of like zhuzhed up with a little high intensity cask finish there. Lots of high, what is it? Volume to area ratio. Surface area to volume ratio. That's what I'm grasping at. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Interaction.
Tasks.
35 years of that as well. Oh my god. Yeah, cool. Let's get that wheel
ready. The wheel's ready. Yeah, let's find this old grain at home. Yummy stuff. That's coming round to John S. Congrats, John. Lovely bottle.
Well in, John. Congratulations. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. I'm sure you will. We've now gotten to another collection. I mean, I love when we do this. I just think how awesome somebody's going to go home with 4 whiskies, all from Tamdhu. Tamdhu is one of my favourite distilleries. I think it was the first distillery I ever wrote about.
Nice.
So I've always had a little bit of a soft spot for it. This is basically the
1,000 blogs ago. Well, how many thousands of blogs ago it was now?
That was, yeah. So that would have been something like September 2017. So yeah. Yeah, the 800 or 900 or whatever it is blogs later. Here we are, still waffling on about Tamdhu.
I'm quite right.
Quite right too, because this is the core range basically, and the core range is bolstered recently by the release of a 21-year-old, which is so great to see. Obviously, a distillery really thriving and able to release a liquid like that. We've got the 12, the 15, the 18, the 21. And they're all great. They're all really, really super lovely, properly sherried whiskey. This is like Oloroso cask whiskey at its like best. This is a great demonstration. The 15 is super popular, if I'm right. I believe a lot of people are really big fans of the 15. Great distillery to visit as well, if you haven't been. They actually have their old like little sidling where the train station was back. The thing that really built Speyside, that old rail network.
Yeah,
so
nice
little photo opportunity if you fancy going up there. But let's get on with it. Let's spin a wheel.
Let's get this sherried collection into some people's hands.
Yeah.
Excited, right? Let's do it. Best of luck.
Huge amount of entries on this. Look at that.
That is a big wheel, yeah.
That's a big old wheel. That is a train wheel. That. That's me the stations. No.
And it is landing on Martin H. Awesome. That's a lovely collection. Congrats, Martin.
Make sure you do share with friends, Martin. Can't have that all to yourself. Martin with the wine. From one sherried delight to another, Glenfarclas. A bottle of the 30-year-old here. I mean, does Glenfarclas need an introduction? Incredible whiskey. I love their labels. Really simple and elegant. I've never had the 30. I've had the 25, and it was ridiculously good. Never had the 30. So, I mean, whoever wins this, you'll have to tell me / share some. But I can only imagine how good it is.
But yeah, they are like the definition of that kind of like just no nonsense packaging. Let the liquid do the talking. Independent since, basically forever, over a century.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's get this wheel shared in 1 second.
think this bottle was worth about £775. So, you know, and the ticket to entry was £6.
Yeah, 30-year-old, original distillery bottling, single malt. Serious business these days.
Some victory this will be, and as you can tell, an absolutely enormous wheel. Everybody wants a bit of this. And
yeah, of course. Understandably popular.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it. It's Naz B. Huge congrats, Naz. That's a corker.
Well then, Naz. I'm sure you will love that. And then we go to another set. This from Yamazaki. We've got a trio of Yamazakis. 2021, 2022, 2023 limited editions, basically. Yeah, this is a stonking good prize. I mean, you could have one to yourself. You could have, one to share with friends. You could have one you put in pride of place in the bar cabinet. You can do whatever you like. Loads and loads of really cool stuff. These are all new Mizunara oak as well.
100% Mizunara oak, yeah.
Big. That's big.
Yeah, and just age statement Japanese whiskey full stop to start with. Yeah, these are wicked.
Yeah, that's like in terms of production costs, full Mizunara for 12 years. That's that is something. But yeah, I mean, very, very interesting whiskies, no doubt, and a huge prize for somebody. Over £1,000 worth of whiskey there, basically, and ticket was £7. So, going to be some very, very cool, very, very happy winner here. We've got a wheel. I'm going to bring it in.
We do, yeah.
Let's size that wheel. People know what they're going for here.
Absolutely. Very best of luck. This one is super cool. Let's do it. And Callum M is the lucky winner. Huge. Yeah, huge congratulations, Callum. Enjoy.
Callum has made many a person very, very jealous, including me, frankly, but I probably might say that. Is that impression?
You and I both.
Oh, another collection. This time we've got Macallan and it's a Harmony collection, which are all kind of whiskies that have all got quite significant kind of like flavor themes. So there's like rich cacao and stuff like that. And yeah, there's 8 bottles here, 8 single malts. There's just over £2,200 worth of whiskey here. It is an absolutely ridiculously huge selection. It's £10 a ticket. I mean, if you've paid £10, you're getting 8 bottles of Macallan worth 2.2k. It's just unbelievable, isn't it? That's the weekend sorted, isn't it? That's the weekend sorted for about 6 months. Yeah, incredible. It's Macallan, guys. You know what the deal is. We've got a wheel. Let's get it spun.
It's fun. Best of luck, everyone on here. Here we go. Is Robert C. The Hall of Macallan. Nice.
Robert C. Congratulations, Robert. There's so many names on that wheel. It was almost making me dizzy. Lots and lots of people wanted that. And Robert, you got it. So congratulations, my friend. I mean, that is one where you probably should share a bottle, right? You got 8 of them, for God's sake. All right. Not that I tell you what to do, just a recommendation. Our final lot for today, just before we pull the wheel on this one again, just a reminder to check out the rest of the competitions that we've got currently going. There's Nika 9 Decades. There's a really old Glencairn, which is so underrated and so cool.
Nice, yeah.
Lefroy, Cragganmore. There's a collection of Armagnac for Dave to argue about if he wants to. There's 2 really great Japanese whiskey. There's a 45-year-old Cuban rum. Like, you know where all this is. Do check it out and tell your friends and get involved because it's great. As the winner of our last lot would attest to, because this is an absolute showstopper to end with. 1979 vintage Dalmore.
What can top a definite article loving distillery haul is another definite article loving Z Macallan, just one bottle, but yeah, the most expensive of all the comps this week.
Yeah,
huge. It's I was thinking this is 1979, and Richard Patterson became master blender in 1975. So like the amount of years he'd have watched over these casks. Pretty cool.
Very, very cool. No, Richard Patterson, he probably remembers this whiskey. Probably remembers exactly in the warehouse where it was and everything. Only 487 bottles of this ever existed. So, that's the kind of level we're talking about here. It's Dalmore. Again, it's one of those. Needs very little introduction, doesn't it? I guess let's get that wheel spun for the final time today. Let's see who's going to be our lucky winner of this extraordinary Dalmore 1979 Sherry Finesse.
That's it. John's saying good luck all. So he might be on this one. Best of luck to everyone. Here we go. Drum roll. Hello, G. Sorry if I've said that wrong, but what a bottle to win. What an incredible bit of Tuesday afternoon news.
I mean, yeah. Tuesdays don't get better than that, do they? Incredible. Well, that's your lot for this week, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Jake, thank you very much for manning the wheels as always.
Thank you for joining us, Adam. It's it's always a pleasure to see you here when Dave's off and about.
Yeah, I'm very much Dave's understudy. I didn't really probably introduce myself, did I, at the start? But I'm Adam. You might recognise me from the Mom blog and possibly Instagram. But yeah, always a pleasure to do this when Dave is too busy being boutique-y Dave in like a much more sort of full-time capacity on the road somewhere.
Huge congrats to all our winners, and as Dave always says, send us a picture of your happy faces when you get your winnings, and let us know if you crack it open and have a taste. Do get in touch and let us know what you think. That's what it's all about.
It is genuinely very rewarding. It's lovely to see the pictures and stuff. So do.
We send them around the whole company. Everyone's like, "Oh, that's fantastic!" Like, just lovely to see.
It's really nice, and it also, if you like making other people jealous, it's great for that too. You can really rub it into people's faces. So if that's your vibe, two birds, one stone. Please join us again next week. Get involved. Like I said, please tell your friends about the competitions, because somebody's just won over $4,000 worth of whiskey there for possibly 15 quid worth of tickets. Do you know what I mean? It's worth knowing about. I'd want to know. So get involved, share the love, and we will see you all again next week. Thank you very much.